This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, that's even a bigger favor, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news. Wow, it's already May 21st, 2025. Actor George Wendt, best known for his role as Norm on Cheers, has passed away at the age of 76. Wendt was known by the Disney community as the stomach from Cranium Command, a former EPCOT attraction. Wendt's passing was confirmed by his publicist, who issued the following statement. George was a doting family man, a well-loved friend and confidant to all of those lucky enough to have known him. He will be missed forever. The family has requested privacy during this time. In addition to Cranium Command, Wendt also played Chet in Man of the House, Sparks in The Pooch and the Popper, and Grandpa Clancy on Fancy Nancy. Lots of Disney credits there. Wendt was born on October 17, 1948 in Chicago, Illinois. Wendt's handprints can be found outside the Hollywood Hills Amphitheater in Disney's Hollywood Studios. He is survived by his wife Bernadette Burkett and their 3 children. On a personal note, Wendt was also, for those that don't know, the uncle to Jason Sudeikis. I happen to be from the Kansas City area. Jason Sudeikis, Paul Rudd, a bunch of these people, Rob Riggle, Eric Stonestreet, a bunch of these kind of Kansas City comic celebrities get together for a big event called Big Slick every year that raises money for the Children's Mercy Hospital there. He was a charitable guy. He appeared last year in the event, I believe. They kind of brought the super fans back. If you remember the old SNL skit, he did that, and he did a lot for people in that community too. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, George Wendt, and you will be missed. On Monday's show, we updated on the refurb of Cinderella Castle stage, and now we can confirm that the scheduled refurbishment of that stage in Magic Kingdom has been completed on time, and performances of Mickey's Magical Friendship Faire have already resumed. The stage in front of Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom closed for refurbishment on May 13th, just around a week ago, and as we previously reported, there were some noticeable cracks in the stage concrete, and the tape marking spots for the blocking of the performers had all been removed. As a result, performances of Mickey's Magical Friendship Faire were paused. The entertainment schedule on the Walt Disney World website listed that the show would return on May 19th, assuming the refurbishment work was completed on time. It now appears the work was completed successfully, and the show is already back to performing multiple times each day. Our reporter was unable to get closer pictures of the refreshed stage when we did this. Mickey's Magical Friendship Faire had already blocked off all the nearby walkways to prepare for the morning show. However, it does appear the concrete on the stage was touched up, and some of the larger cracks appear to be smoother from a distance anyway. For comparison, we have some photos, images taken before the refurbishment and now after. It looks like all this work is done, and we're back to normal, whatever normal is at Magic Kingdom with Mickey's Magical Friendship Faire. It's back to its regular performance schedule. The same schedule continues through all of May and June on the website and entertainment calendar. The previously most recent refurbishment of the stage was back in 2024. That refurbishment, which involved completely replacing the worn stage floor, lasted much longer. This was just a touch-up, and we're glad to see it back. The escalator nearest the manatee viewing area of the Seas Pavilion Epcot has reopened as refurbishment work nears completion there. The Seas refurbishment for the past several months has been under general refurb everywhere. Construction walls and curtains have been up around the pavilion. It appears now the work is coming to an end. There were previously construction walls on the left side of that pavilion's aquarium space between the manatee viewing area and the exit. The walls blocked access to one of the 2 escalators. In our last update, those construction walls came down, opening up the space around the escalator. Now, the escalator closest to the manatee viewing area has reopened. Construction walls remain on the right side of the pavilion, blocking access to the other escalator. The furthest aquarium tank window to the right is still behind curtains as well. Although the right side of the upstairs viewing area nearest the nursery is still behind construction walls, there is a cast member posted to provide information about marine biology, sharks, and more as guests complete the complimentary scavenger hunt available at the Seas Pavilion. The Seas hours for the past 4 months have been a little bit different. They've been closing at 7 p.m. to accommodate refurbishment work inside the pavilion. According to the Walt Disney World website, the pavilion will resume operating until park close on Tuesday, May 27th. Park close usually 9 p.m., by the way. The refurbishment follows various updates to the Seas over the past few years. Back in 2024, the Finding Nemo decorations were added to the gift shop. In late 2023, crews repainted the pavilion's facade, plus they refreshed character decorations and upgraded the exterior lighting. Around that same time, Disney restored an underwater effect to the aquarium area. The Seas scuba diving experience, Dive Quest, returned this month after a 6-month hiatus. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation. From Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more, the best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. Lightning Lane Multipass at Disney's Hollywood Studios will include The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, when the show opens a week from now. Although The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, doesn't open until the 27th, guests will now see it among the eligible experiences listed for Lightning Lane Multipass. Lightning Lane pricing varies by date, with Multipass reaching its highest price ever last Christmas. Multipass is the rebranded Genie Plus, of course, which replaced free FastPass back in 2021. We don't yet know which tier The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, will fall under, but most likely the lower tier, which includes all the other stage shows. You can read our full guide to Lightning Lane Multipass and Single Pass on our website. Of course, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, replaces Voyage of the Little Mermaid. I really hope we didn't lose our 90s lasers, but I feel like we probably did. By the way, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After is not listed under any Lightning Lane offerings just yet. Disney may expect the Villains show to be more popular and initially offer it as a Lightning Lane single pass. We don't really know. We'll keep our eye on that one. Crews are adding more to the Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After mural before the show's opening at Hollywood Studios. Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After will be at Sunset Showcase. That's next to Rock and Roller Coaster. That's where they hosted Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy in the past. Rolling planters are blocking the path leading to the theater. The last Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy sign was taken down after our last construction update, so some themed fencing was put up there too. The white support poles for the sign and fencing remain for now. More umbrellas have been installed in the courtyard outside the theater where guests wait to enter the show. The red umbrellas closest to the building were already there, while the ones in the foreground of our photos are new. Above the theater entrance, crews are adding the word Villains to the shattered glass mural. It'll probably feature the full show name once they're done, I assume it will. Shattered glass motif is reflected in other Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After graphics as well. The show's story has Disney villains trapped in the realm of the magic mirror from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There are new white frames on the wall opposite the courtyard. These may eventually hold posters for the show. The backstage gate at the end of the walkway was opened during our Tuesday morning visit. A new gate was recently constructed after the old one, which featured Lightning McQueen, of course. That was removed. For now, the gate is solid white, but it may get its own mural later. We assume it will. Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After opens May 27th, same day as The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. Just in time for the debut of Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, a new Disney Villains Spirit jersey is now available at Walt Disney World for $79.99. This jersey is a dark navy blue color with a stylized take on the Walt Disney World D globe icon on the left chest. In our close-up, you can see that the D globe icon takes inspiration from Maleficent with her trademark horns and spiky collar. The Mickey globe inside the D is purple. The back of the jersey has the Walt Disney World word mark printed across the shoulders, with each letter representing a different Disney villain. In order, these villains include the Queen of Hearts, Jafar, Zurg, Randall Boggs, Maleficent, the Evil Queen, Syndrome, Cruella de Vil, Scar, Ursula, Yzma, Ernesto de la Cruz, Captain Hook, Hades, and Dr. Facilier. As an added bonus, the graphics on the Spirit jersey glow in the dark. Nice and spooky. Walt Disney World has confirmed that cast members will be the final guests who get to experience MuppetVision 3D after it closes for good this summer. According to Disney, cast members will get to experience MuppetVision 3D one last time after Disney's Hollywood studio closes to regular guests on June 10th, 2025. As part of the farewell event, cast will get to enjoy food, games, and Pizza Rizzo will be open for attendees. I don't know if First Aid is staying open for that Pizza Rizzo event. Both MuppetVision 3D and Pizza Rizzo will close to park guests on June 7th to make way for a new Monsters, Inc. themed land featuring long-rumored suspended door roller coaster. Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano, which was also shuttered for this new land, welcomed its final guests back on May 10th. Rumors have swirled that Disney will be recording a full performance attended by cast members for MuppetVision 3D. That's going to be for archival purposes. The attraction's film has already been digitized. A digital version of the film has been playing for over a decade now. Disney has previously stated that the company is exploring ways to preserve the film and other parts of the experience for fans to enjoy in the future, but has not confirmed what those plans are. MuppetVision 3D is famously known as the final project that Jim Henson worked on before his passing, and the attraction originally opened back in May of 1991. The Jim Henson Company shared a statement on the attraction's closure in late 2024. Over on Sunset Boulevard, however, the Muppets are set to eventually, of course, take over residence at Rocket Roller Coaster, which currently features Aerosmith. No closing date for that attraction in its current iteration has been announced yet, but the updated experience will feature new tunes and plenty of Muppet-themed merchandise. By the way, we've been talking about this event a lot. If you'd like to say goodbye to this beloved Muppets attraction, we are hosting a glorious finale from June 5th through 7th. The event will include a meet and greet plus autograph signing with former Imagineers, as well as a day packed with panels and presentations about the creation of MuppetVision 3D. In-person and online streaming tickets are currently available now on our event website, which also includes more information in the full event schedule. That is agloriousfinale.com. Just a heads up, there are only 2 rooms left in our block of rooms at the Embassy Suites where the event is being hosted. So if you're planning on getting a room there, better make that reservation sooner rather than later. Also, keep an eye out for a pretty big announcement. I think I'm going to let Tom make this announcement. I think we have a very big announcement about our guest list arriving soon. A couple other notes real quick. As you see, I am wearing our shirt that we have for this event. It's available at carouselofproducts.com. However, we're getting a lot of questions because people are saying, hey, I want my shirt. You know, I'm coming to the event. Where are the shirts? The shirts have started arriving here in Orlando, and we're going to start shipping them out on Monday. If you're one of those people that's nervous about timeline, you want to make sure you're coming to Disney World, maybe on vacation, you want to make sure that you have the shirt in time, or that you can come to the studio and pick it up before the event, or maybe even at the event if you're attending the event. Email Lori, L-O-R-I, Lori at wwnt.com, and we will hold your shirt here at our studio rather than ship it. But they are being shipped out. We're going to start packing them up Monday. The mail doesn't go out on Monday because holiday, so they'll start going out on Tuesday. It usually takes us a few days to get them all shipped out. Could take up to a week to get to you, or depending on where you live. So if you want to hold it here at the studio, we're more than happy to do that for you. There are a few shirts left, I believe, depending on your size, and that includes also our Spaceship Earth shirt that we have and the Space Mountain 50th Anniversary shirt. And those are both inspired by those Disney attractions. But these are starting to arrive now, so get them now. Also, if you attend the event in person, you might get to see this. This is the real deal. This is the real thing. And we will have that there for you to see in person. But I'm kind of shaking to get to hold this amazing artifact from an amazing attraction that we're getting ready to say goodbye to. So yeah, it's pretty cool to get to have this. And if you want to see it in person, you can come to the event. We will have it there. All right, on with the news, shall we? For the first time since 2019, both Walt Disney World water parks are open simultaneously. Disney's Blizzard Beach initially closed for a brief refurb on May 1st, with Typhoon Lagoon reopening that same day. Well, today, May 21st, Blizzard Beach is reopening to join Typhoon Lagoon for the summer. Since 2019, the water parks have kind of been taking turns, alternating operation half of the year, with one open to guests and one closed for refurb. Before 2019, the water parks would close for brief refurbishments in the winter, but would both be open for most of the year. Resort guests taking advantage of the complimentary check-in day water park admission can now choose which park to visit. Disney has completed the refurbishment of over 1,000 rooms in the pool area at Disney's Port Orleans Resort French Quarter. The first of the refurbished rooms opened in September. The colorful fabrics and patterns are inspired by New Orleans architecture. There are nods to Mardi Gras, including artwork featuring the Princess and the Frog, the characters from Princess and the Frog. The detailing on the bathroom door and mosaic-style pattern above the bed feature hidden details like drums, trumpets, and Tiana's tiara. The Doubloon Lagoon pool area got updated surfaces and vibrant designs. The Mardi Gras pool bar has a brighter, more upscale look with airy blues, black and white tiles, and wrought iron details. This resort is all about transporting guests to the heart of New Orleans, and the recent enhancements bring that story to life in exciting new ways, said Diane Petit, general manager of Disney's Port Orleans Resort, in a Disney Parks blog post. Everything ties back to the charm and culture that our guests love. Walt Disney World will host another pin trading event this fall, part of the Disney Pin Trading 25th Anniversary celebrations. The event will be on September 20th, 2025 at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort Convention Center. Registration will open at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on June 12th. The spring pin trading event, which is on May 22nd, sold out, so make sure to secure your spot quickly. These do go very quick. These are very popular. Guests can browse the 21-page pin catalog for a complete look at the new pins that will be available during the event. The catalog for the fall 2025 pin trading event at Walt Disney World includes pins inspired by past events, international characters like Duffy, and more, celebrating 25 years of Disney pin trading. The event's collections are the following: Want to Trade, Recollections Series 2, Trade with Character, Dress to Impress, Disney Pin Trader Life, 25th Anniversary Mystery Set, Pin Trading Carnival, 25th Anniversary Celebration Logo, Join Us for a Celebration, Celebrate 2025 Hand in Hand, Yesterday to Today Train Set, Disney Around the World, Disney Character Spotlight, If We Were There Set 1, Pin Trading Progression Set 1, Pin Trading Progression Set 2, Up, Up, and Away, PINTRADER, bringing back the pin figs. You can visit our website. I might have botched this, the way these run together in a script. I don't know what they're called. Go to our website and check them out. You can go on WWNT.com and see the whole list. This program is brought to you by Unlocked Magic. You can get your Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando tickets for the lowest price out there. Join the hundreds of 5-star reviews and thousands of families that they have been able to help save with over $10 million in ticket sales alone. Find them at unlockmagic.com/WWNT to help you save money on your next trip to the Orlando-based parks. In a recent surprise announcement, Disney has confirmed a new collaboration between Mickey and Formula One. Disney has officially announced the company will be collaborating with Formula One to bring Mickey and his friends into the exciting world of racing. The announcement, shared by both Disney and Formula One on their respective websites, says the companies share an affinity for creativity, entertainment, and innovation. As we celebrate nearly a century of Mickey Mouse and Friends, our collaboration with Formula One offers a unique opportunity to bring two powerhouse entertainment properties together to create products that fans will love. That's from Tesua Filipatos, a Disney Consumer Products president. While not all specific details are known yet, the collaboration between Formula One and Mickey and Friends is set to include experiences, content, and merchandise around the globe. I think that Formula One car looks pretty cool. They should drive that. The announcement goes on to explain that 4 million children age 8 to 12 now actively follow Formula One across the EU and the US, while 54% of followers on TikTok and 40% on Instagram are now under 25 years old. Our collaboration with Disney is set to be a brilliant one as we introduce the world of Mickey and Friends to our fans, and vice versa. It fits perfectly with our strategy to step outside the world of sport and into a broader consumer market. And in return, we're introducing Disney to our 820 million fans worldwide. That's from Emily Prazer, Chief Commercial Officer of Formula One. The announcement was accompanied with a picture of Mickey, Filipatos, and Prazer standing in front of a new Disney X F1 race car at the Grand Prix Plaza in Las Vegas. The car is black with detailing in Mickey's classic colors of yellow and red. The side of the vehicle has a yellow Mickey and Friends wordmark. Both the front and rear wings have red detailing with black Mickey icons repeated in the design. News of the collaboration was also celebrated with a video on Disney and Formula One Instagram accounts. The video shows the new Mickey-colored vehicle driving in a black space and creating skid marks. As the camera zooms out, the skid marks are revealed to be in a shape of circular Mickey icon. The video concludes with coming 2026, along with a Mickey icon and an F1 official logo. The announcement says additional details of the collaboration will be revealed at a later date. This is pretty cool. I got kind of into Formula One maybe a little bit before COVID. I think when that Formula One Drive to Survive series premiered, I kind of got into it. I'd wake up at, I don't know, 2 in the morning sometimes to watch a race. I know it's a growing, a big sport globally and really growing its presence in the United States. Kind of the collaboration makes sense. I guess we'll find out more about this later. I do hope that somehow there's a Mickey. I doubt there's going to be a Mickey car actually racing, but it's pretty cool. I hope that would be so cool if there were a Disney team. It'd be a very expensive, thing for them to get into, but you never know. The Disney Parks blog has shared the full list of menu items available during the new Disney Music Festival event happening now through September 7th at Disneyland Paris. We have posted an article on our website, has the complete list of all the food and drink items that will be available during the festival. Please check it out. It looks pretty cool. If you're going over to Europe, certainly worth checking out. Disney Cruise Line and Disney Live Entertainment have shared a new look at still life artwork designed for the Disney Destiny, inspired by Disney villains. Shared on Instagram, the post features senior concept artist and illustrator Hannah as she works on these custom pieces for the new cruise ship. The images featured include still life works inspired by Captain Hook from Peter Pan, Prince John from Robin Hood, and the Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Disney Cruise Line did not say where this art will be on display aboard the ship, but there will be plenty of villainous touches throughout, from the Cruella de Vil themed lounge to villain appearances in the Grand Hall and more. There's art all over these ships. There's art on every staircase. There's art, in the Grand Hall. There's art in every stateroom. These could be anywhere. Disney Cruise Line previously shared a sneak peek at Cafe Megara aboard the ship. There's also going to be a Broadway-style production of Hercules with a giant Hydra puppet. We got a little sneak peek of, we met our Hercules. He sang for us a beautiful song. You can see that on our social media accounts. Disney Destiny was set afloat for the first time back in March, showing off a first look at Hero Minnie on the ship's bow. She will also meet guests aboard the ship. Other heroic aspects of the ship include Spider-Man, he's the stern character, and a bunch of spider bots with him. A statue of Black Panther will be in the Grand Hall. There's also a dinner show dubbed Pride Land's Feast of the Lion King. The new cruise ship will set out on its maiden voyage on November 20th of 2025. It's going to be sailing, by the way, if you didn't know. This one's going to be sailing out of Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those stories that did not make it onto today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.